fan, Drew, you've been making some money since the time of this video.
I still technically made good money that year.
I'm saying since the time of this.
Oh, yes, definitely.
You started making money around this time. It's gone on and on and on. I've seen his whip.
Yeah.
His whip.
The actual one, not the rental.
His whip back in Georgia. It's a very nice Corvette. And he just pulled up here in a McLaren that cost you how much for the weekend?
$5,500 for 2 days.
That is a terrible financial decision.
Oh, no, 100%. I definitely got shit from Austin for that one.
God damn it, but you're making enough money where that's chump change for you?
Actually, I put it on a business credit card because it's a business expense now.
Still.
Courtesy of Danny.
That's nice. He did want us to have him on the podcast, so it would be a business expense. But still, you writing stuff off, it's not as if that money is free money. You still have to pay a big tax load.
Yeah.
I mean, I write off almost everything because all I do... With my girlfriend, occasionally we go eat sushi. Other than that, I drive a piece of shit car and I wear the same sweatpants every day. But to my surprise, after writing off 90% of my income to my accountant, he still hands me back a bill that almost made me cry.
Jesus.
Okay? So it's not this isn't a get out of fucking... This thing is going to hurt you.
Oh, no.
This $5,000 McLaren.
Unless you're making $100,000 a month or something.
No.
Okay.
How much are you making a month?
I think it averaged out this year to $33K a month.
$33K a month, and you
but like that fluctuates, right? So like earlier in the year, I think in April I made 66. Wow. But then a few months ago,
in 1 month you made 66.
And then a few months ago I made 16. So like it fluctuates. But
I don't want to
30.
I don't want to like. Let's talk about the stuff he could have purchased instead of that fucking car for 2 days. I mean, you know the hooker you could buy for $2,500 a night.
She doesn't even have to be a hooker. I mean, if you walk up to a random girl on Rodeo, and you shove $5,000 in her face, buddy, it's Waldorf Astoria time.
That is an experience in itself. Just right off the streets to a hotel. Wow, dude, with just cash.
I actually know a stripper slash OnlyFans slash retired YouTuber in Atlanta that I could probably pay that would be willing to do that.
Any girl out here would take that kind of money to have sex. Are you kidding me?
Buddy, we could make a video out of it, honestly. Danny, me and Danny could go up and be like, hey, would you take $5,000 to fuck that kid?
I think most people, if they were smart enough, would.
I'm sure that'd be great for our image. I mean, I would love to see it, Leo. I'm really curious on the data on how many women on Melrose, which Melrose...
We do hidden cam?
Melrose is a very hot shopping district. I'm curious what women on that street and what women on Rodeo... The reason I choose those two streets is because that's materialistic women who need a lot of money so they can keep up with the Jeanettes of the world and make sure their fits and their bags are all up to snuff. Those girls, I think, would say yes more often, and I want to know how many would say yes to $5,000.
I think...
or test the price difference between the two streets. Ask them how much and see what the difference is.
Rodeo's going to be more.
Yeah,
come on, dude.
But I mean, I think it's going to be up in the 90%. I think 90% close rate.
For $5,000?
Is that really? Do you really think?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You got to pick the right chicks. I mean, you got to pick the right ones to approach, but yeah.
The ones that are like carrying the Prada bags and stuff.
Yeah.
See, those chicks, though...
They probably already have money.
I think fake lips and ass. I think...
There's King! King Croc's here!
Yeah, dude.
He's wearing a shirt that says Negro Life.
That's awesome, man.
Jesus.
Wow.
What were you saying, Drew?
I totally forgot.
Well, we were talking about Prada bags. The thing with the Prada bags is, though, if the chick has a big face, fake ass, and giant tits,
what I was...
you could probably assume she is a professional escort, and therefore... If she says no, she may still be willing to negotiate. Yeah. And I'm sure it's not going to be a problem to throw an extra $2,000 in to sweeten the deal. But you might also run into a Jewish American woman who's very lovely in her 40s, who also just came out of Prada, and she's married to an executive at Warner Brothers, and she doesn't want your fucking peasanty $5,000.
I hooked up with a MILF before, like a 30-year-old. I'm 23, so like in my mind, that's a MILF. It's just like, I'm not a fan. Like, once you bust, like, you're cuddling there afterwards, and you're like, what am I doing here? This woman's, like, 7 years older than me.
7 years as a MILF? She was 30?
30, 35, 40, that's all MILF territory for me.
You got a lot of growing to do, kid, after that sentence.
Very true.
Yeah, but that's okay.
You're sounding like Austin. Austin used
still
to be like...
Yeah, Austin would say
But still, you're cuddling
like
a girl who's 7 years older than you. You're like, this is not okay.
Yeah, Leo says the same thing about 7 years younger than him. Oh, my God. You're 24? Oh, that's even... What is 7 years? That's 28. Oh, 28 is way too
29,
old for
Danny,
Leo.
29 is-
29.
it's definitely way too
Yeah,
old.
Leo, after he fucks a girl 7 years younger than him, he has to go vomit.
Jesus.
I want
Bag of
the
wrinkles.
fans to take a look at Fan Drew right now in the 4th of July video because I don't think people remember because his transformation is so gnarly.
Let's go to the fight. I mean,
Yeah, because
all he
Fan-
does.
that's where he shines.
All he does is he throws a punch. I say all he does, like I'm minimizing that. That's a great achievement that he got in there after knowing us for how long, Fandrew? 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were already willing to get violent for us.
That was awesome.
Let's see this.
Revolution, good vibes and music. That's a reggae band. You seem very non-reggae right now. You're punching me in the nuts? Why are you fucking with me, dude?
I hated this guy.
I'm getting assaulted on camera.
What's this guy's problem?
Back up. There's cameras here, please.
We're at Huntington Beach. We have
Why do we have
a
to do
dude
this
with a
fucking
mask
Can we go buy you a beer?
in our faces trying to get violent for probably something that wasn't serious.
Exercise some modesty, honey. Exercise some modesty.
A crazy lady just came up and called 2 young chicks harlots for wearing bikinis. I'm getting shoved here.
Right here. This guy? Yeah.
Hey, that's the fucking. Give me another one.
We're getting clearly assaulted. My hat was grabbed off. Something was yanked out of my hand.
I just want her to dress.
A homeless hippie is on their side. Another guy grabs my hat again.
Top off my hat. I might as well
This is
make
almost a
it into
metaphor
dress
how,
for
like,
her to cover her stomach and
the world
legs.
works right now, you know?
Thank you. Hey,
The ones who touch
God bless you.
You fucking ones who touch are the idiots.
Camera will show. The camera will
Probably QAnon following local steps in on our side.
Yeah.
He's getting on the communist
Yeah,
channel.
that's so funny.
Total QAnon.
Hey, the cops off to leave after they made everybody get with the liquor.
The cops don't have
This is insane.
This is out of control.
Hey, that harlot over there needs to put a bathing suit on that actually covers its skin. Hey, what?
Your ability to still improv in situations where people are throwing hands, it's always amazing to me.
Here,
Because I can't improv in situations like this.
Fandrew, you got in on this, right? Where were you right there? Did I go back a little bit? Let's see Fandrew's shot.
The one who knocked him to the ground. Right. Just before
Harlot
that.
over there needs to put a bathing suit on that actually covers her skin. Hey, wait.
Right.
Where's Fandrew? Bam, there he is. Bam, right in the temple. King Croc, you respect that, right? You're good, Austin.
Base, bro.
You respect that, huh?
That's fucking base.
It's
That
funny,
was base.
It was me and Austin were talking to that guy sitting on the beach. I think he said he looked like the guy from Harry Potter, the blonde
Yeah,
guy.
he
Yes.
said he might have.
And then the guy with the backpack just showed up out of nowhere, just like policing basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people.
He's the one who started the fight.
You can tell these people here. This was a charged time in our country. This was immediately following the pandemic and George Floyd. Everybody, the facts hadn't come to light about everything. If you were seen walking around without a mask at this time, you were a Nazi.
Yep.
If you weren't taking a knee 5 times a day and counting to 8 minutes like Nancy Pelosi did to honor George Floyd, you were likewise a Nazi. And these people just saw us dressed up in American stuff, and that didn't sit right with them, and therefore they were all over us to begin with.
And literally met up with the MAGA Hulk a few minutes after this.
We met up with MAGA Hulk, baby. Bam. Fandrew's here, King Croc. He is a longtime fan of the channel, makes a lot of money, good friend of the channel. How are you making this money? You used to be selling Counter-Strike skins.
What?
No, never.
Scamming little.
Now it's about your Minecraft
yeah,
mods, correct?
So
Oh, what? That is the same thing.
It's just as gay.
They're not Counter-Strike skins. They're Minecraft mods, dude. How dare you? How
so-
dare you insult my way of making a living?
to be fair, one's a lot more like official than the other. Like I actually have a partner manager at Microsoft and everything. So
Oh, that's dope.
so yeah, I own a company that does content for the Minecraft marketplace.
Did your partner manager give you that pearl necklace?
That's
Microsoft technically.
he's
the
you
money.
know what a pearl necklace is, kid?
What?
It's when a guy jizzes all over your neck.
Only a guy, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Fandrew in on it because you look like a TikTok fucko right now.
What happened to your transformation from like a nice, I don't know, in this video,
young
you
man.
kind of look like a kid who, if
he looks like a
prays-
colonist, to be fair.
Yes, and also he does look like a virgin. He looks like a virgin in
that,
this video.
I mean, we have him dressed
That
up.
view hurts me
There,
so much.
finally, here is one shot of him in his
Look at him.
civilian clothes before we make him dress up like George
He
Washington.
looks like a stork. He looks
I literally
sort of
didn't
like,
even have short hair before this. I just got it cut, and they cut it way too short, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
So
Did
you
you,
decided.
Did you protest when your barber pissed in your hair?
I can never go to a barber and like it, so I'm just used to it at this point.
His hair is bleached white.
Yeah.
It's very, very bright. Continue, Leah.
Fan Drew, I don't know. I'm just saying, like the transformation. It's cool. This is 2 years, basically.
Yes.
Right?
Most of that happened in the last year, though.
And what would you gained weight? You got a haircut,
He gained muscle.
Yeah,
We
gained
wanna
muscle.
clarify. Sounds like we're talking shit.
Gained
He's-
muscle,
He's
yeah,
been working
yeah.
out.
yes.
and you've had sex with how many girls since then?
48.
48 girls
Yeah.
in 2 years,
No, 48 in a year and a half.
and a year and a half.
I lost my virginity in October of that year.
Wow.
Didn't have sex again until I moved out July of 20.
Austin's thinking the same thing I'm
2021?
thinking. Let's find the makeout. Austin knows
Respect.
exactly what we're going for. This was his first
I
makeout.
had to let him know I got his back,
Anything.
as I have all the fans back.
Let's
If
back
you
up a
went
little
to
bit.
Danny Mullen. Can I make
Here
out
we
with you
go.
now, too?
This chick was hot. Now, this is me making out. Let's-
Bring him in. We have a fan who flew out all the way from Savannah, Georgia, thinks you're adorable, has never kissed a girl. You want to be his first?
I suppose.
Will you make out with him, Georgina?
No.
God bless this woman. Yeah, really. God
Maybe like a little pet, like a
pet.
friendly.
These girls make America go round, huh, Leah?
He's just going to make out with you.
Unbelievable. There's the makeout.
I feel
Had
so
us
bad
blur
for her.
face, which
That was a great moment for Fan Drew, man.
I'll be honest, I'd have my face blurred too.
That's a hot chick.
Look, man.
and then here's me being, this is what got me in trouble with my girlfriend
Well,
once upon a
obviously.
time. We'll watch it. I,
Can I make out with you now, too?
Oh my God! Come on, guys. This COVID going around. You're crazy. You probably have COVID. I can't be doing that shit.
The eyebrow look
this
is
was
great.
like
I'm
right at the beginning of COVID.
Coming to Papa Mullen. Come to Papa Mullen.
All right, press pause. Press pause.
Buddy, you said come to Papa Mullen.
I want to say that this was completely out of line, and I shouldn't have done this at the stage I was at in my relationship.
but goddamn, is it?
There were a lot of hot
It's
chicks there.
entertaining,
That shit was-
dude. Oh my god.
There were a lot of hot
10
chicks.
out of
was
10 for
pimping,
that
bro.
pickup line.
Yeah.
That was pimping.
She protests a lot
Yeah.
about COVID-19. My first response is a sensual eyebrow
Yeah,
raise.
you just.
And after letting her say her piece, I just pause and
Yeah.
then say, "Come to Papa Mullen." That's
The
pretty
good
pimp.
old days.
My
huh?
game isn't anywhere near as good these days, unfortunately.
Why don't we set up? Why don't Mia set up a deal with you where it's like only sub fours, dude. These they got to be lagoon monsters that you make out. You can only make out with absolutely hideous women.
Let's talk about what a 4 is.
All right, a legitimate 4. I think she's just fat as shit, but she has nice skin and a nice face. Is that too fucked up?
I think you have a skewed idea of what a 4 is.